Oh well. All right, we're just not gonna have a webcam, I guess. It's cool. It's cool. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Looks like Silver's going first. Let's pause, see what the play is. I mean, probably the standard play is set spies, set book, pass. That way, like, if our opponent has like turn 1000 eyes restrict, we can book it. So let's see what he does. Okay, so yeah, so he's setting book and passing. And then yeah, we'll see what our opponent does. All right, he's discarding Thunder Dragon, so our opponent he's on Thunder Dragon Chaos. All right, he's gonna cross out our spy. Yeah, I mean that's too bad for us. Your opponent's not running any spies as we probably expected. So yeah, I mean we have no monsters, so we don't have a lot of options at this point. I mean we could probably set another spell or trap. It can either be goats or book. I mean probably goats in case our opponent gets aggressive. Although Thunder Dragon Chaos is not typically aggressive. So yeah, we'll see what he does. Oh yeah, we're gonna cross out the face down, obviously. Uh, so yeah. I mean this looks standard so far. It's kind of an interesting game state. Like we've had to banish like 3 monsters from our deck now, so we're not particularly likely to draw more. Oh, and it looks like our opponent's running 3 faiths. That's actually really good. So yeah, he sets goats. Yeah, I mean this all looks good to me. So let's see. We drew a card. It's another scapegoat. Yeah, we can't really do anything here. So yeah, just passing makes sense. Our opponent flips to Kochi, draws a card. So we could goats. I'd probably take 14 since we're at 8,000. Next turn, I'd probably goats though. Alright, he's gonna duo us. Luckily, this duo doesn't really matter. Like, all of the cards in our hand are, like, just terrible anyways. So, like, I don't really mind what our opponent... Yeah, like, discarding this call, we just don't care at all. And then the other card, I'd say we're probably discarding either the Premature Burial or the second copy of Scapegoat. I don't know how many copies of Goats are running in our deck. If we're playing 3 copies of Goats, I would probably discard the second Goat. If we're not playing 3 copies of Goats, I'd probably discard the Premature Burial. So I guess he's discarding Goat. I guess that means we're running 3 Goats. Or he just, I don't know, has 1 Goat set, figures he'll never need another one. So we draw a Sakura 2 armor. I think we're just setting that in passing. Just in case our opponent, I don't know, maybe our opponent like summons an Azura Priest or something, we kind of want to Saku it. Yeah, he doesn't set the Saku. I don't agree with this. I think there's like no downside to setting the Saku. See, our opponent has discard graceful to discard Thunder Dragon and Thunder Dragon, which is pretty good. Yeah, our opponent's playing Upstart Goblin, which is really good for us. We definitely like the extra 1,000 life points. So yeah, I mean, since our opponent gave us an extra 1,000, we can probably just take it. I don't know what Silver's doing here. He like, yeah, he miscalculated life points. Okay. So yeah, Tsukiyomi not a very good draw here. We don't even have like a flip effect in our graveyard to premature. I still want to be setting the Saku. Alright, actually, yeah, I guess we could set Suku. But then if we're setting Suku, why aren't we setting Saku, right? That way if our opponent, like, summons a monster that can attack over the Suku, we can Saku it. Yeah, and now... Oh, are we actually chaining goats here? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, I guess we probably have to. See, like, what I would have done probably, is I would discard Premature to the duo, and then when our opponent MSTs our goats, we don't have to chain it, because then we have one more in our hand, and then, like, we don't goat lock ourselves. Um, it's just, like, an awkward spot. But I mainly disagree with not, like, setting the Sakuretsu. Like, if for some reason our opponent had a Zera Priest, we would just be so screwed. Yeah, our opponent's booking Dekochi. That's fine. We don't care about that at all. That book is basically just another upstart goblin. Yeah, and he's flipping down Dekochi. He's prematuring Thunder Dragon. And see, now, like, if we set this Sakuretsu armor, like, we could just be Sakuing this Thunder Dragon. Because I assume he's going to attack into our set monster. And like now, like what do we do? Like we probably just have to let it go through, right? I mean, maybe if we're lucky, he'll just attack two goats, but I don't think that's happening. Yeah, it's like if we had Saku set, like totally different game. Yeah, and the problem here is I don't like this book either. Like, what are we supposed to do? Yeah, we're just wasting like all of our resources because we didn't set Saku. Like we're just completely throwing away this game. Like unless we draw like Heavy Storm and like I don't know, our opponent doesn't have Solemn set, like there's just no way we're winning now because we can't do anything. We can't flip up our Tsukiyomi. We're just in the exact same position next turn. Yeah, we're setting every. Yeah, I mean that seems fine. But yeah, it's like we're just so far behind because like we didn't set our Saku and like we booked the Thunder Dragon. Like the problem with booking the Thunder Dragon is we're in the exact same spot next turn. And, like our opponent, he's probably gonna like have Dekochi attack a goat, Thunder Dragon attack our face down. At this point, we just have to Saku it, even though Saku like should have been set like 2 turns ago. And then he's gonna like Tsukiyomi the Dekochi, and it's like now like what are we supposed to do? Yeah, so I assume we're just gonna commit to like the Saku plan. Okay, now we're just letting it die. If we were gonna do that, why didn't we just let it die next turn? Like, all of these plays make no sense at all. Like, we're just committing to a play and then like doing the opposite play like the turn after. Like, this is just like all awful. If we wanted our Tsukiyomi to die by battle, we could have just let that happen last turn and then just still have a book set. But like, yeah, I mean, I have no idea what we're doing. I have no idea what we're doing. I mean, or we could have even just torrentialed the field if we were willing to let our Tsukiyomi die. Like, we had so many, like, better plays, and we just picked, like, the worst one, like, 3 turns in a row. And it's now we're down, like, I don't even know, like, 5 cards? Yeah, there's just no way we're winning. We have to, like, draw perfectly for, like, the next, like, 10 cards in a row. And for some reason, we didn't set Mirror Force either. I don't know why. Like, setting Mirror Force is good for 2 reasons. One, if our opponent attacks us with 2 monsters, we can Mirror Force. 2, our opponent could draw Duo, and we don't want him to just Duo. Or no, he already Duoed us. Never mind. Yeah, he already Duoed us. Okay, that doesn't matter. But I would still set Mirror Force. I don't know why we didn't just, like, torrential the Thunder Dragon. Right? Because, like, we kind of have to. What else are we going to do? Like, why are we... Because, like, hold on, let me go back. Is there a way to go back? Yeah, there's not. But, hold on, let me read the log. Yeah, he flipped summoned Thunder Dragon, and then flipped Dekochi, and then we're trenchling the Dekochi. We're just letting him draw a card for free. Why are we doing this? Like, why are we doing this? We're just letting our opponent draw a card for free. I mean, I guess it just doesn't matter because our opponent has my body as a shield for some bizarre reason. But for the record, trenchling the Dakochi instead of the Thunder Dragon is a huge mistake. And of course, it would be so sick if we had Mirror Force set, right? Because our opponent's probably just going to attack with everything, and we could just Mirror Force his entire board. But like instead, we just can't because we're just bad and don't want to set our cards. Jesus Christ. We're just throwing away the game. And why are we not Sakuing? Oh no, he broke our Saku. Never mind. Yeah, we have MST set. So yeah, we go to 500 and now we just can't win. Our premature is dead. I mean, the game's over. The game's over. I'm not even gonna bother at this point. Like, we're virtually down a card because we let ourselves fall to 500. I mean, luckily our opponent's just giving us free life points. It's funny, if our opponent hadn't used the upstart, like, a few turns earlier, we would have just been dead already. But because our opponent's bad and is running upstart goblins, he's just giving us, like, extra turns. I mean, it doesn't matter because, like, we're just down, like, 10 cards, but... I guess he just has, like, another My Body as a shield. Oh, no, he's just gonna let our Mirror Force resolve. But yeah, we could have just done this same play last turn, have like 6,000 more life points, and then maybe the game would be winnable. Like, maybe. It's unlikely, but it's possible that we could still win this game if we had just not taken like a bajillion damage for no reason. I mean, yeah, I don't know how we're going to win now. I don't know if like any card in our deck can help us. Like, I guess we can like top deck like Pot of Greed into like Heavy Storm plus Snatch Steal or something insane like that. All right, yeah, I mean that's just game. All right, yeah. So yo, Silver, you there? Hold on. Did you watch the stream of like my game 1?
Yeah, you know what? Game 1, this is total wash, dude.
Yeah, like you're just it was so bizarre. Like you were just like not setting traps for like no apparent reason. It was very weird. Like you did that multiple times.
Because the thing about Hyperbeam is that he plays such obscure shit. I have to like plan out like
But some of the stuff is straightforward, like not setting Mirror Force. Like that has nothing to do with what cards your opponent's playing. I mean, yeah, like it was weird that he like played My Bodies. That like My Bodies' shield was like very unexpected. Like when I was like ready to get mad at you for like trenching the Dakochi, but it ended up not mattering because you just had My Bodies as shield anyway. But let's go to game 2.
that part. I said sec like on the Thunder Dragon flip. That's when I said it. But then he started flipping the Kochi also like all together. So
Oh, sure.
My body anyway.
Alright, whatever. It looked like you tried to torrential the Dakochi. Alright, so based on this hand here, like I think we want to be summoning Sengen to play around Crossout, because like Sinister would be insane, right? We have Meta and Tsukiyomi, so we really want to search Sinister.
Wait,
I mean,
what part are you on? Hold on, let me.
just watch the stream. It's up right now. I'm on game 2. Your opening hand is Sengen, 2 Tsukiyomis, Meta, Premature, and Book. So here I definitely think we want to be summoning Sengen. I don't think we need to set Book, really. I don't see what setting Book accomplishes. I mean, setting Book or not setting Book, I don't think it matters. So you could. I don't really feel strongly on that. Yeah, I have no idea why we're setting Tsukiyomi here.
I set this Duke because I felt like I needed to bait something like a knock or an attack.
Sure, but like the odds of our opponent having knock is very low. Like,
To be honest, dude, I just like.
we just want our Sengen to die, search Sinister, and then just start shitting on our opponent with Metamorphosis and Tsukiyomi. Like, we want to be doing that as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Like, realize that in this matchup, like, we're the aggro deck, right? Like, we're trying to, like, take control of the game early and put pressure on our opponent. And setting Tsukiyomi just really doesn't do that.
Yeah. Oh my god, what is Lady crying?
So yeah, like or summoning Sengen's the obvious play, but like sometimes the obvious play is just the best play. Because now our opponent does this, and like it's just super awkward.
Yeah, I mean, okay, at this point, I'm like, I know he plays the Koichi, and I know he plays at least two. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I should attack with Tsusura. And I don't think he has Sangan instead, because he would have just summoned an attack. He would have been afraid of a knock or something.
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it sucks. Like, what would be nice is like if we just summon Sangen turn one and he does this, then like we get to summon Azura attack, and then like if he mirror forces, we get to like search Sinister, which would be really sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, as played, I would just summon Azura and attack because he probably plays like three Dekochi, based on
Yeah.
what we've seen so far. I mean, we also like I don't know, might get like Raigeki breaked here or something, which I guess is fine.
Oh my god. No, yeah, I forgot. He had a random morphine. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. See, like what would be so nice is like our opponent has morphing, and like it would be just so much better if we had Sangan in play right now instead of our goddamn Tsukiyomi. Like
Yeah.
it's like this not playing Sangan turn one, like it could just completely change the game.
Yeah.
But like the morphing isn't that bad for us. It would be like because we just both have like the same amount of cards basically. So like it's not a big deal. But if we had Sangan here, like it would be much better.
Yeah. And at this point, I'm thinking, I don't really care. I'm trying to stall, dude. Like, I'm trying to stall for something, you know?
No, I mean again, like if the game goes long, our opponent's probably gonna win. So yeah, I mean here I would probably I don't know, probably set another speller trap. What's our opponent have in Grave? Yeah, he doesn't have like anything. Well, he does have like Sangan and Thunder Dragon. I don't think we're gonna use goats anytime soon, so I'd probably set the MST. Like we can chain it if he like tries to like premature his Sangan or something. If he plays that.
Yeah, and then he goes for the
I
knock.
mean, yeah, this isn't terrible. Like I mean, goats instead MST. Like it doesn't matter a whole lot. Yeah, I mean, I would rather have MST here. Like in case he breaks it, I'd rather chain MST than chain goats.
Yeah.
Uh,
But also, whenever I see like MC VLS, I try to like save it for like kind of like mid to late game, like
I
for like
mean, I
search.
guess it's unlikely that like he's gonna have like one speller trap and like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
But
why.
yeah, this set Tsukiyomi's like so awkward. We could just never flip it up because like our opponent's deck is like so passive. It's like it's good that our opponent like had cross out there. I guess. Well, actually, it's not good because now we have no Tsukiyomi for the rest of the game.
But then at this point, I know he doesn't play. I know he doesn't play meta. I already know that.
Yeah, sure. But see how like if we just played the Sangan turn one, we'd just be like in so much of a better spot.
Yeah.
Cause like we just have like Sinister and stuff. All right, he's like, what's he doing here? Why is he? He just wants to attack. That's so bizarre.
No, I think he. Yeah, he attacked.
That's just like that's a weird spot to play Sorcerer in my opinion.
Yeah, I think at that point, and then I also read maybe he had like a ring because maybe he tried to put in damage really early.
You said you read he had a what?
A ring.
Oh, a ring.
So
Uh,
23,
I mean, I
23.
guess.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, I would definitely use our scapegoat here.
I also read he had another sword because he probably didn't give a shit what that sword what happened to that sword. But then he had like another sword.
Oh, so we draw graceful here.
Yeah.
This is interesting. I would.
Oh, he wants to
What's our grave? Yeah, I would probably graceful here to be honest. I think this is a good spot to graceful. Like our morphing jar is pretty bad. We kind of want to discard that. Like our guard's kind of bad. We kind of want to discard that. I mean, maybe we can even like just discard a light and play BLS, like depending on what we draw. Okay, so yeah, you play graceful, which I agree with. Some people would like hold it too long, but I agree with your decision to graceful.
Yeah, I already had a BLS, so like I was like trying to set it.
Uh,
I was trying to set it up low key. I think I
yeah,
decided
since
to
we have
go.
like all monsters here, I would probably discard like Merchant for the light and then Morphing Jar because Morphing Jar sucks.
Yeah.
You discarded. Yeah, I don't agree with this.
No, you'll see. Well, and then at this point, I realized he doesn't have any darks. So what I try to do at this point is just try to banish all the darks that he has on field, so he can't summon a chaos monster
Uh,
and
yeah, yeah, we could do that.
because I don't think he's gonna. I think the only way he could get darks in grave is if like he gracefulls and then discards a dark and
Right.
then
So okay. All right. All right. All right. Fine. I guess I could get a board. I still wouldn't discard Azura though. Like I still wouldn't discard Azura. We already have our light with Merchant. So like I would keep our Azura in hand. That could be valuable later. And like I would discard Morphing because like when are we ever gonna use Morphing? But yeah. So all right. So as played, I assume you're gonna like MST a back row. Okay, or not for some reason. I don't.
I'm gonna set guard. I'm gonna set guard.
But why don't we MST a back row here? Like, because keep in mind, I don't know what he has set. Like, if he torrentials, that would kind of like not be great for us because that puts like the two darks in his grave, like you're saying. So like I'm gonna MST here and like try to hit something like a torrential or a ring or I don't know, like something like that. Because we have a dust tornado in hand anyways, right? Like it's not like this MST is our only spell or trap removal. So I personally would be MSTing here. But maybe we don't get punished.
Nah, I think
There's
I
like
think that
there's no
I'm gonna
reason
try to.
there's no reason not to MST here.
No, 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 no. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really because okay at this point, I didn't really care what he had. I didn't really care if he fucking booked the morphine because I'm probably gonna banish with BLS unless he has snatch. And then he takes away the BLS and kind of fucked. At this
Right, but
point,
we have Dust Tornado for Snatch anyways. I would MST. Like we don't get punished for it here, but you could have easily gotten punished.
yeah.
All right, see, let's see what he does. So he's prematuring targeting Jar.
Oh yeah, hold on.
I'd probably just go ahead and dust this, right? I mean,
No, I actually didn't even. I didn't even try to do that because I know he's gonna book it. He's gonna book it with a Sook, or he was gonna book, or he was gonna just book it with a regular book move.
yeah, but what if he has like some out to our BLS? I don't know, cause me like I feel like we're winning here. I feel like we're winning this game, and like I don't want to just give our opponent like some way to come back. Yeah, he has to have something like super specific, like premature plus book plus like an out to our BLS.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we can guard it if we, but we don't even want to guard the jar because then he just has jar back in his hand. I would, I would, I would kill the premature here. I mean, we'll see if we get punished for it or not. But I don't know. I try to play safe. Like, I feel like you're getting greedy here by. Okay, so he's gonna have breaker. Oh, this is actually so awful. Cause like if he attacks our set guard, we just like have to use it. I mean, I guess it's not terrible. I mean, yeah. So he's gonna Suku the jar.
Yeah, I'm gonna send back the Sook. I don't give a shit.
You're right. Yeah. Obviously, here we're gonna send back the Suk.
And then I'm gonna banish the jar after it.
Right. See, he snatches. Obviously, we're gonna use some spell or drop removal in response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then also he plays fucking grave robber fucking randomly too. And I'm like, what the fucking shit.
Oh, I thought it was just a meme. I didn't realize he actually played Grave Robber.
All right, so here I just banish the morphine. Don't give a shit. And then
Well, hold on, I'm still on his turn. Like he's attacking with Breaker. You know, guard. We put the Tsukiyomi back in his hand. Obviously, we don't really have another good option.
yeah. Oops. Just tell me when you get to his turn.
So we're MSTing in the end phase. Yeah, I mean, I guess we want to try to hit like Ring in case he has that.
Yeah, I thought he had that like in hand already. I was like, or he already.
All right, so we're just banishing Jar and passing, right?
Yeah. And then at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna banish all the darks on the field again. I'm gonna banish the breaker.
Right. Yeah. I mean, this seems like a good spot. This seems like a good spot.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So.
So then and also I try to, I don't know why. I think I read a nobleman play at that point too.
Okay.
I was like, you know what?
Yeah. He's setting our BLS. He's attacking two goats. I mean, I guess what he probably has is like torrential or something. But the problem is we don't really have another option other than flipping BLS, right? Like, there's no way to like play around torrential. So yeah, I mean, we're flipping BLS. And yeah, I agree with the banish. Like you say, keep him off darks. Like he has 3 lights, no darks. I mean, he does have Tsukiyomi in hand, so he could like summon Tsukiyomi, flip down our guard, and then like ram into BLS to put a dark in there. And then yeah, we're setting Faith, setting Ceasefire. I agree with both of those. So yeah, I mean, I really like I really like the position that we're in here.
I have history about this about like banishing things on the field, like against me. Only reason I lost against me game 3 was because I didn't banish the barrel dragon.
Sure. I mean, let's talk about the game in progress. All right. He's trenching our fields. See, like, think back to like, remember forever ago when I said you should discard the morphing instead of the Azura? Like, imagine if we had Azura here instead of morphing. I would be so happy. Because we just sit here and just poke him with Azura and then just seize fire him for game.
Yeah, and then I just get
Well, I mean, we get do it anyway, but but hypothetically, you agree that having Azura in hand would be better, right? Like,
yeah, just a poke. I mean, yeah, I get that. Like, to get rid of stuff.
yeah, I guess drawing meta isn't bad. It just sucks because like both our Tsukiyomis are gone.
You know what? This is where I kind of cheated because I left the token out here, and both of us didn't even realize.
Oh yeah. Okay, well yeah, this is shit. The token's supposed to be gone. I mean, it's too late now. I mean, Breaker's a good top deck at least.
Yeah. And I think I still had Noble Moon, right? Oh, no, I did.
No, you have Ceasefire. He'd do it. Oh man, that and our opponent's still a Tsukiyomi hand. This fucking blows. That's such a good book. That is such a good book. And the problem is Ceasefire like doesn't even do anything because he has Tsukiyomi.
No, didn't he bait the Tsukiyomi with TT?
Oh, right. Sorry, he doesn't have Tsukiyomi. Okay, all right. Then I agree. I'm sorry. I got confused. Yeah.
Yeah, and the only reason, okay, I sided this ceasefire because this guy's an asshole about life points, and this guy doesn't get punished.
No, I agree with that. If you have Ceasefire on your sideboard, definitely bring it in. He plays like at least 7 flip effect monsters, and you're right. Like he's not very careful about life points.
And I'm like, okay, that's cute.
Well, this is gonna awkward. This is gonna be awkward if you end up metaing our goat here because you're just not supposed to have it.
I know that's what happened too. That I meted the goat.
Yeah, I mean, as played, you know, given the fact that you both missed the fact that the goat should be dead, yeah, I definitely agree with meta here. Like, we just take the DD Warrior Lady, start putting pressure on our opponent.
I mean, so
Like, if he has Sork to deal with our Thousand Eyes, we just snatch it. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we're ahead on life. Like, we're ahead on board position. We're, I don't know, about even on cards. Like, our opponent can't really do a whole lot. Yeah, he's gonna...
and you know what the funny thing is? He does have Sork too.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's whatever. We're fine. All right, obviously we're gonna play Pot of Greed here. Oh, and he cited in Mind Control. I mean, that is very good here. So I would definitely Mind Control the Sork and save our Snatch Steal. Okay, good. I'm glad he used Mind Control instead of Snatch.
Yeah.
And now he's back to no darks, right? All right, this is really sick. All right, yeah, and then we set Faith, and then he sets and passes. So we have Dust Shoot. What does our opponent have? He's used 2 Faiths.
It took like 40 minutes for like my thing because like I was like, okay, he's gonna have a few options here. I know he plays 3 fucking Magician of Faith, and I'm like, god damn.
Yeah, but he's used 2 already. He's not very likely to have one.
No, I know from game 1 I know he plays 3.
Right, but I'm saying he only has 1 left in his deck. The odds that he drew on last turn is only 5%.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably a Dekochi, so...
Yeah. So then I think, okay, how many Chaos Monsters do you have left?
Oh, we have BLS in our grave, right? Or did he...
No, yeah. Okay, then...
And Premature, yeah, so we're 100%. We're going to go Faith for Premature for BLS.
I think about that, but then, like, okay, I don't see any I don't see any MSTs in his grave. I don't see any dusts in his grave.
This deck doesn't.
And
This deck doesn't
don't
play
see
dust.
any.
This deck doesn't play dust.
I didn't even know
Like
that.
again, realize we are the aggro player. We need to put pressure on our opponent. Like, okay, if he has like the MST, he has the MST. Like, I would definitely just premature BLS. Like, what outs does he have to our BLS other than like exactly MST? None. He has no darks in his grave, so he can't Sark us. So yeah, like we should
Yeah,
get back premature, get back BLS, and then
but
just
at this,
start shitting on him.
but I didn't. Like I was scared about the MST or the dust because I think he signed. I thought he signed where dust like randomly.
Why? Why would he
Like
do that?
way up.
We have no like juicy dust targets. Yeah, we should be going for the gold here.
Yeah, but I didn't. I pussied out. Like I really pussied out this like at this point because I was like, man, I'm thinking,
Yeah, like knock is like the worst target. We should either be getting back premature or pot agreed. Or if we just are really sick and we just have a read on set faith, we can get back mind control. Mind control his faith, flip it up, and then and then get back pot agreed. I
yeah,
mean, if we're just a sicko and we just somehow psychically know he has faith, we can do that. But realistically, it's probably Dekochi, and I would rather just be going for BLS here, and it's obviously Dekochi. I mean, knock is good too, I guess, because like it gets rid of all of his Dekochis and it makes it so that he's like, is he just not banishing more? What's going on?
some. What do you mean?
Oh, okay. Well, for a second, he wasn't banishing his Dekochis for crossout. Because I was going to say, like, it's still good because we just keep him off darks. Alright, I guess he only plays 2. I was assuming he played 3.
And I see us BLS. And you know what? This actually plays a big part late in that game too, because like,
Yeah, but, like, imagine here if we just had BLS in play. Like, it'd be so good. He, like, doesn't play that many outs, right? Like, he's not, like, playing, like, a million Sakus, right? Oh, I would be attacking for 300 here. Okay, I actually like that you're attacking for 300. Because, again, we need to do damage. We need to put pressure on our opponent. For some reason, he's not. Okay, he is taking off 300.
yeah,
Yeah, he's top spec pot agreed, and now this is gonna be tough. Hopefully, he doesn't like have Sangan. I'd be really mad if he had Sangan.
no, I think he draws into I think he draws into heavy.
Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, luckily our dust shoot is dead anyways. This is like a virtual -1 for him.
Yeah, dude, Dust shoot like literally just like bait out MST, like literally that's what
Yeah.
it does now, or bait out DPS.
Oh, sick. We drew Kaiku.
Yeah,
Alright, so I think we're summoning Kaiku, turning our faith to defense, and then attacking for 18.
yeah.
I mean, that's the obvious play here.
I know he already used a Saku and he only added like nerf for it.
So what do we banish?
I
Uh,
think it's the Faith and the DD Warrior Lady.
does his deck play Call?
I I I'm not even sure because I haven't seen him play that much.
What about like Return from the Different Dimension or Dimension Fusion? Because if he plays like Return or Dimension Fusion, we'd just rather banish the Faiths. I don't know, whatever. It probably won't end up mattering, but yeah, obviously we're gonna banish some.
If he had Dimension Fusion, I'm pretty sure he'll get like fucking Sangan, Sorks, fucking a bunch of other shit.
I love this Upstart Goblin for us. Like we're at 9,000. Like how do we lose?
Yeah, and then this is where it just goes off on like Haiku.
He has Call set. Oh no, he has Cross out. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm like, let's get it in, boys.
Uh.
Get in there, spot.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if well, obviously we're summoning Tribe and attacking. I'm just thinking if we're attacking with Faith too. So Tribe puts him at 2,000.
Yeah.
It's 2,000 versus 17.
Yeah.
Do we have like more Kaikus in our deck? Like anything that like randomly does like?
Yeah, I think I have like a Kaiku left, and I have like
What about like Skilled Dark Magician or something like that?
nah.
I would probably just say fuck it and just attack with a Faith. Well, he could have Mirror Force. Like if he has Mirror Force, I kind of want to keep our Faith. So yeah, I'd probably just keep the Faith in defense.
I was actually hoping for.
Or actually, no, he can't have Mirror Force. If he had Mirror Force, he would have Mirror Forced last turn, right? Yeah. So I would attack with a Faith too then. I would attack with a Faith too. Put him at 17.
This is where like I let's see what he got. I don't think it's a morphine. I think it's probably just
Yeah,
like
that's pretty
a.
good graceful. Man, this is like so weird. He has like he's used two Sorks. I mean, I guess you could like discard a Dark and then like play a
Yeah,
Chaos
I think at
Monster.
this point I just like okay. I'm on. He's on a. I have him on BLS only as a really
Wow, he
I'm
just
probably
drew
gonna.
into like the two dead cards in his deck, and he's setting him on. Yeah, this is so bad for us. So yeah, like if we had put Faith in attack well last turn, he'd be at 17, and then we could leave it in attack with our tribe, then put him at 14. Like that's what I'd be doing.
Yeah.
God damn it. And then he gets back like Pot Agreed or something. I don't know. Maybe he has something better than that.
He gets graceful because he knows he has BLS and he probably has Reaper. Then we find out he has Reaper too.
I don't know. I'd probably get Pot Agreed instead of Graceful.
And I set the duo. I'm like, okay, is he gonna? Let's see what he got, bruh. Cause I wanted to see that BLS so bad to attack him for game. Well, he didn't have a dark, so it doesn't matter. But I wanted
Oh
to see.
yeah. He needs the Dark in his grave. That's why he got back Graceful. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. See, here I would actually not attack with Faith, so we take less damage from a BLS if he has one. Because if we put Faith in attack mode last turn, we could leave it in attack like this turn going into our battle phase, just in case his set isn't Faith. And then once we see that it is Faith and he's getting back Graceful, then main phase 2, we can turn it to defense. So it's like we just picked like the worst battle positions for our Faith like 2 turns in a row. Like these little things matter. Like I don't it might not affect the game, but like it matters in general.
Yeah, like
Oh right, we can just do away the Graceful anyways.
yeah, I get you.
Cause yeah, if we're doing Graceful, then yeah, this is fine. And of course we're like drawing Dust
This is
Shoot.
where it gets tricky. This is where Marcus starts fucking like yelling at me in the chat and like MF telling me like, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do
I don't
this?
know. I mean, I would probably like attack with our tribe here.
Yeah, that's what I did. I don't give a I don't think there's anything else.
All right, and then I mean we can't.
And this is where I'm like, okay,
Okay, so at this point, like we don't want our opponent to have a Dark in the grave. Main phase 2, we definitely want to turn Faith to defense mode, obviously. And then what we need to do
actually this is where I misplayed.
is
Defense.
I would set Snatch, Steal, and Pass, and here's why. We don't want to kill Reaper this turn because that puts a Dark in his grave, and he could top deck a Chaos Monster. So we don't want to do that. We probably want to set something this turn,
Yeah.
just in case our opponent draws Duo, because or no, Duo's already gone. Okay, then we just don't set anything probably.
What I did, I set the dust, hoping to bait out MST.
What? Why? We have Tribe.
No, it's because I don't want it. What do you mean? Like, no, it's because I don't want him to use MST on my snatch. I was holding snatch for like a monster. That's it. Like anything that's big.
We just bait. Okay, this is awful. What we should do is turn our Faith to defense and pass. Then next turn, discard the Dust Shoot to the Tribe and then attack him. Yeah, this is just awful. Oh, okay, you didn't set anything. All right, well then it's fine. For some reason, you said you set Dust Shoot, so I guess you just fucking lied to me.
No, I think I said dust shoot the next turn.
I have no idea why you didn't turn Faith to defense. That is terrible.
Yeah.
Because
And then he talked. Yeah.
now our opponent can turn Reaper to attack and just kill our Faith for free.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he won't do that, but I guess we just don't get punished.
This is where I brain farted, dude. I was like, what the fuck am I doing, dude?
Yeah, I mean, Tsukiyomi is like a really good draw.
At this point, I was just hoping, like, okay, I'm probably just gonna win off a fucking deck out. And then I figured,
It's pretty unlikely.
because he literally has a draw on the monster of like 1600. I don't think he has anything else. I counted his monsters. He has like,
Yeah, I mean, here we should just turn Faith to defensive pass. The good news is we do have a lot of life points.
yeah,
I mean, I guess just setting Dust Shoot worked out. I mean, I guess here, now that our tribe is dead, I guess we can do that. But yeah, like if our opponent didn't top deck Tsukiyomi, we would have just won.
see, there you go. See,
Probably. I don't know if there's any other outs, because like he can't play a Chaos Monster. And we just like would have discarded our Dust Shoot and won. Yeah, hopefully he discards our snatch.
Yeah, that's all.
Realize our opponent, he... See, like, our opponent should have 300 less life points because he missed a turn to attack with Faith. And if our opponent was at 14 instead of 17, Kaiku would just be game.
Yeah, I should have just.
I
Yeah.
mean, he discarded our Kaiku anyways, but... Oh, so he's dead. Yeah, it's his exact game.
Oh,
Sick.
the Blade Knight? Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely made some mistakes here.
Yeah, I did.
But yeah, we managed to clutch it out anyways.
Mm,
I mean, if we just... Yeah, I mean, yeah, if... Yeah, we made some mistakes. I mean, this is really sick opening hand.
oh, the Nox and the
Yeah, you have like double crossout and mind control and Tsukiyomi. So yeah, we should be winning this game. And our opponent is giving us 1,000 free life points. Yeah, I don't even care about this potty greed. Like literally could not care less.
Nah, I need a shit. All I knew is I needed to knock. I need to first read it.
Yeah, so let's think here. Are we gonna mind control or are we going to
Yeah,
cross out? So he could have Dakochi, he could have Faith, he could have Sangin, he could have DD Warrior Lady, and he plays Reaper too.
yeah. I was like,
The
damn.
problem is that like his if he has like a card like Reaper or DD Warrior, he's probably gonna set it to bait out our knock, which ironically enough means we should knock instead of mind control because like we don't want to mind control like a DD Warrior Lady or a Reaper. Plus, if we just like hit a Faith here and just get rid of all of them, that'd be pretty sick.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like cross set better than mind control here.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. A lot of people were baiting that. You know.
Yeah, see, look, it's like I said. He set the DD Warrior Lady to bait out the knock, so we actually play knock. And I have no fucking idea why you're setting Tsukiyomi here. This is so bad. Why are you doing this? What do you expect this to accomplish? Like, if your opponent just summons any monster and attacks over it, we're so screwed. Even if our opponent cross-outs it. Oh my god, why are you doing this? Why? Why? We're gonna lose now. Why would you do this? Like, if we don't sit Tsukiyomi, we just MST the set, summon Tsukiyomi, attack over the breaker. Oh my god, why are you doing this? I am so angry. We literally just punted the game.
I was afraid of fucking Reaper so bad.
Who cares? He doesn't run multiple of those. Oh my god. I hate this so much. So much. We're just gonna lose. I mean, luckily we just have morphing jar, so like we'll maybe like just get back in the game like that because we're just a fucking sack. Oh my god, this is so bad. I would actually probably just cross out the breaker here, believe it or not. Because if we do morphing jar in set 3, it makes the morphing jar like a lot more obvious, I think. I mean, at this point we're desperate. I think we need to cross out breaker set 2. Like, our opponent will be a little suspicious, but yeah. See, now it's just obvious that we have morphing jar. Because like a set monster followed by set 3 is just morphing jar every time. Yeah, he's gonna like set his entire hands. Yeah, this is like the most obvious morphing jar in the world. I mean, luckily it worked out for us because he didn't have that many things to set. Hopefully his hand is just like all chaos monsters. Oh no, he has like double Thunder Dragon, so yeah, he can't set those. I don't know. I guess this isn't that bad then. Wow, you boarded in double mind control.
Yeah, that's what MMF told me to do.
That's a lot of mind controls. I don't think you need double mind control. I think you need like I'd probably board in like 2 dust shoots, like a mind control, and then I guess you have like Seize Fire and Blade Knight too.
He was telling me, oh, like it's
Like
better.
I don't want mind control to be something where it's like we just always have it a lot, and therefore like our opponent will just play around it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want it to be like a random one of that like our opponent doesn't know like when they should play around it or not play around it.
And here comes the Reaper. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, we gotta wrap this up soon. Is this game almost over?
No.
All right. Well, I'll just go really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just do less commentary. Yeah, I like mind controlling the face down.
Yeah.
Uh, what do we even get back here? I don't know. I guess cross out or MST. Yeah, I guess probably just cross out. Yeah, I mean since we already had dust, I probably should have gotten back cross out.
Now, this is where in the back of my head I was like, hey, this guy fucking
You're
plays.
just so lucky that you drew Morphing Jar though, because if you didn't have Morphing Jar, there's just no way you were gonna win.
Oh hell no, dude! I've been having such shitty draws, dude.
I probably would have also set Mirror Force instead of Scapegoat. I don't know. I guess our opponent does run my body as a shield.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
was
attacks
thinking.
with Reaper. Now we probably just have to ring the Reaper. Yeah, I don't like this because now our opponent just gets to kill 3 goats.
I'm fast forwarding all the way to like the trap because this is where just I just saw a little bit. Get to the part where I get to the Kaiku because that's where like
Yeah, yeah, okay. Alright, so yeah, maybe it's for summoning Kaiku and attacking over. Or no, or do this. Yeah, yeah, we just Thousand Eyes and then target the Reaper.
I didn't target the Reaper because
Yeah, that's bad. Because if our opponent books, the Reaper still dies. And plus, we get to take Reaper and then attack Faith. They both die, and then the material on Thousand Eyes goes away. And the next turn, we get to suck up whatever we want. So this is a misplay.
okay, I misplayed. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and like if our opponent Saku's, we'd much rather like our opponent's Reaper be dead than like his Breaker be dead, right? Because now we have to like deal with the Reaper again,
Yeah,
which kind of sucks. So yeah, this is not very good. Now I have to just like summon Kaiku and pass, which is like just such a weird play. We can even just mind control the Reaper and kill it. I'd probably just do that, or
I was
not.
thinking that, but I was thinking if the Kaiku attack doesn't go through, I'll probably just mind
Yeah,
control.
now we just like have to like use our ring. Yeah, I would just mind control the Reaper. I mean, I guess the good news is that our opponent killed his own faith, the tribe.
And this
But
is where I didn't mind control it. I tried to ring it, but then he had M boss, and I kind of fucked up.
right, see, like if we mind control, this is like totally different game. Yep, yeah, this kind of blows. And I still would have gotten back cross out instead of MST, because like we'd just be like in such firm control of this game.
See, and then top deck graceful, and I'm like, okay, don't know what to do. I think I set the mirror force over here, and then do that. You know the funny
Yeah,
thing?
like given that our opponent like plays my body as a shield, I think we often need to be like setting more spells or traps because like we often like do need to be a spot where like we ring, he plays my body, and then we like chain mirror force or something. Like against a normal deck, like not so much, but against a deck that plays my body as a shield, I was set it in Rhoda. That's weird.
Yeah, I put in roto for the mystic and the blade knight.
Yeah,
I
I guess
think I
that's
should
fair.
roto.
Your sideboard is probably like really suboptimal, but that's luckily it worked out for us in this matchup.
Yeah. See, yeah, wait. Then I discard the dust and the roto. I don't really put roto anymore.
Sure.
So then I think I go blade knight, and then I set like three, so I can attack over the tribe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure.
And then I'm gonna see the back row first. If it's Grey Robber, I'm gonna. I mean,
Yeah, okay. All right. So Tribe's gone. I still think we want to be mind controlling the Reaper.
well, I have Mirror Force now, so I'm like, okay. I don't think he has the.
Yeah, but what if he like plays Cirque in defense and like banishes our Blade Knight? Then we have to like Mirror Force the Reaper, which we kind of hate. I don't know. I mean, I would have like mind controlled the Reaper like a long time ago. I mean, Reaper is like a pretty big threat, right? Like, yeah, now we even have a card in our hand for like our opponent to like get with Reaper. Like, he could easily just like play like Heavy Storm Sork and then we lose or something like that. Yeah, okay, there's the Sork. Hopefully, he like doesn't have I don't know, like MST for a Mirror Force or something weird like that. But yeah, I feel like if we had like taken some different plays earlier, we could have like way more cards. Whereas now we're just like virtually even.
And this is where I'm like,
Wow, and we have like no light in our grave.
and I have no lights, and I'm like, fuck.
Okay, I guess we're just mind controlling the Sork.
Yeah, and then just banish it.
Yeah, alright.
And at this point, I'm like, I'm kind of fucked. And then he has another sword, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this guy.
Yeah, hopefully he plays like some more upstart goblins so we can gain more life points. Like, this is why I say upstart's bad, because like, we're at 38 right now. If we were at 28 instead, like, it's totally different. Like, it's just totally different.
Oh, this is the best part, dude. This is where like he tilts, dude.
Okay, so obviously we set Azura and pass. This is easy.
I didn't set a zero because I assumed that he had a knock.
What?
He has,
We're about to lose the game.
no, I don't mind that. I attack with
Oh, you're attacking. All right, fine. Same shit. Same shit.
yeah. I just to try to
Yeah, he's used no knocks. Okay, fine. Yeah, okay.
yeah. 'Cause I checked. I didn't set anything the whole entire time that except for like the morphine. I tried.
What? Why would he mirror force? What is he doing?
He uses your
What does he think we have? Like rush recklessly? This is so bad.
this is where he just like mind fucks everybody. It's like,
This is my favorite combo. This is what I call the punt into punt combo, where your opponent punts and then you punt in response. Because we've been playing so badly, and our opponent's just about to throw away the game.
and I'm like, okay, what do you got, brother?
It sucks. He still has like a light in the dark in his grave.
I know. I fucking banish. I fucking banish the
We
fucking
have
sword.
we have cross out set.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it!
See, doesn't that piss you off? Because this guy has the fucking nuts all the fucking time. I'm like, I can play.
Well, I mean, see, like here's the thing: if we had won this game, if we had played better, we easily could have won this game. And like, think too: imagine if we were at 28, we would just be dead, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, people just don't realize like how upstart Goblin can lose them games.
Oh, this is where he sets. I'm like, oh shit. And this is where silver.
Yeah, and like now we have a chance to get back in this game. We can cross out the set and then top deck a target for our meta.
And then bam,
Oh, we just have Snatch Steal.
bam. And I think about it. I'm like, do you have anything? Do you have MST? You wanna do something real quick, buddy?
All right, well, yeah, I mean, let's. All right, we're gonna activate Snatch. Hope our opponent can't answer it.
And he doesn't.
So the real question is whether we try to like get in for damage, right? Because like we have two ways to get in for damage. We can use BLS effect, meta or BLS, make a Gatling and attack for 26, or
And that
we can just cross out, not use BLS effect, attack for 3,000 and save our meta.
that's what I was thinking.
This is actually like a non-straightforward decision because we're at 800, right? So if our opponent ever answers our BLS, we're probably just gonna lose. So I think we need to like put the best clock on our opponent as possible. So here's what I want to do. I want to cross out and attack for 3,000. Or no, let's think. 26 puts our opponent at
40, no, 35.
35. And then he also doesn't gain 1,000 off Snatch Deal. So it's kind of like we're dealing 36 in a way, right? Because like the 1,000. So yeah, I would do BLS use effect, meta, and then save crossout for like his set next turn.
And this is the worst part, dude. So I actually don't.
Oh, okay. So you actually did my play.
Yeah. Because I was thinking, he doesn't even have MST or fucking heavy, dude. And I said put him on at least one best. And I was like, okay, yeah, yes.
Yeah, I mean we'll just hope he like doesn't have like call for BLS or like draw another Chaos Monster. I mean at this point he's used 3 of his Chaos Monsters. He has like 1 Sork left in deck.
I know, that's why I'm like, damn, this guy's a sack, dude. This guy's a sack me even more.
Okay. I mean I still agree with your play.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he'd already used Sakuade Mirror Force. Your play is fine. And now he probably just like draws a monster and kills us. Oh, do we have light and dark? Oh fuck, we don't. Well, that sucks.
I know, I was like super dry on lights, dude. I was like, what the?
It's too bad we didn't draw these like in the other order, where if we draw in BLS before Sork, then we'd have or actually no, our Sork up. But yeah, it wouldn't matter. All right, so yeah, we just need to like hope our opponent just never draws a monster. Oh, and he does. All right, so we're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I like this. I actually like this match for two reasons. One, it demonstrates how bad Upstart Goblin is. Like our opponents gave us like 5 extra turns because of Upstart. Like people just don't realize like that they're just throwing away games by playing that card. And like you did make a lot of mistakes, which I definitely think you can improve upon. Um, and yeah, like in general in this matchup, like you need to be much more aggressive because like if the game goes long, they're probably gonna beat us. Like they just have like better top decks than we do, and it's easier for them to like Suku loop us, right? Because they play like 3 Dekochi, 3 Faith, and like 2 Suku. So if the game goes late, like it's hard to win.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, like I think some of the plays like you just need to like think through a bit more.
Yeah, the soup. I think the soup players are killing me because I keep fearing Reaper, dude. Like I don't know why. I have like this inherent fear of
Oh
Reaper.
yeah, like please do not sissy. Like in game three, like you literally would have like single-handedly lost because of setting Tsukiyomi, except you just immediately drew Reaper like the next turn. That's just like the only reason.
Or Morphin, yeah.
Yeah, you drew Morphing, yeah, whatever. And yeah, you should have dealt with the Reaper lot sooner. We would have had like more cards and then like been able to fight back better.
Yeah, I think Reaper would have one card, but then like I think I wouldn't have been able to deal with the Sorg later if I didn't have the if I used my controller early. That was a thing too.
Well, no, because we would have been able to Mirror Force the Sork instead. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we wasted a Mirror Force on a Reaper, which I didn't particularly like.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, yeah. So yeah, it was pretty good. Like I said, like game three in particular, I think if you'd played better, I think you could have won.
Yeah, the soup.
So yeah,
The
like
soup.
this matchup isn't like as hard as you think. Like he's playing a very bad build of Thunder Dragon. I mean, mainly the upstarts and the My Bodies as shields, and apparently he plays Grave Robber too for some reason.
Dude, the other game I played him, he great robbed me for like.
Yeah, but other than that, like I think his deck is fine. I think his deck is fine. I just like like you agree with me about the upstarts, right?
Yeah, it's not the upstarts. I mean, it's not the upstarts that make the deck. I think it's like the other components. Like Thunder Dragon thins out the deck a
Right,
lot.
like upstart like doesn't do like it doesn't help you at all. Like it just does nothing except just make it easier for your opponent to like win. Like when I played against you, you were playing upstarts and like I just won a game because of them. And like our opponent, if he if he like if we had played better, we would have won. But if he hadn't upstarted, maybe he still would have won. Like 1,000 life matters so much. Like people just don't realize it.
Yeah,
So
no.
yeah, all right. Well, let's end the stream. I gotta go now. So yeah, peace out, guys, etc., etc.